Tonight, the number of COVID hospitalizations at Desert Regional and JFK hospitals continues to drop. And now the hospital is urging those who are eligible to get a booster shot. But what if you got the Moderna or Johnson & Johnson vaccine? I spoke today with Desert Regional's Chief Operating Officer Mike DeToro with more on this. Mike, first off, what's the latest at the hospital?
Hi, Peter. Latest at the hospital at Desert, we have 26 COVID patients. For both Desert and JFK, we have 36 right now. The numbers have come down over these last several weeks, which is nice to see. From an ICU standpoint, we have 9 in the ICU, and of our admitted patients, 31 out of the 36 between both hospitals are unvaccinated. For our positivity rate for the testing, we ended August at 12.2%, and we're seeing that reduce now. We're at 9.5% September month to date so far.
So it sounds like things are trending in the right direction.
Things are trending in the right direction. We're pleased to see it and optimistic it will continue that way.
And you mentioned this, but it sounds like the majority of hospitalizations involve people who are unvaccinated, correct?
That's correct.
So obviously the message is still important that you want people to get vaccinated regardless of their age or situation.
That's certainly, the numbers are showing that it's effective in keeping folks both out of the hospital, and then for the ones that are vaccinated that get COVID, we don't see them progressing to the higher levels of care like the ICU.
Let's talk about the booster. Right now, is it open to everyone, or is it just for people who receive the Pfizer vaccine?
So it's just for people that receive the Pfizer vaccine currently, and that receive both the FDA and CDC approval, and that's what we're working with because we're under this emergency use authorization still. And the recommendation is that anybody who is older than 65 or immunocompromised should get the booster after 6 months from their second shot. And for anybody who's 18 plus that works in healthcare, first responder, what have you, then the recommendation is that they should get it or that they may get it.
What about people who receive the Moderna or Johnson & Johnson vaccine? Do they need to just keep waiting, or are they okay to get the Pfizer vaccine as well?
We're still in a waiting game for those that receive the Moderna J and J. That is going to be reviewed by the FDA and CDC. So we expect soon that we're going to get more information on that. But as of right now, the only one that's been approved for the booster is Pfizer.
Do you know, Mike, are there any reasons why someone should not? We've heard mixed things, that some people believe it's a good thing to mix vaccines, that it strengthens your immunity if you get one version of the shot and then you follow it up with a different version. Does it matter, or should people follow strictly with what they received?
You know, they're really recommending to stick with what they received first because that's what's been studied. And we just don't have the data to suggest one way or another if you should switch the vaccine. So we are recommending to follow what the FDA and CDC recommends, which is to stay, if you had Pfizer first, to go with Pfizer again. Same with Moderna and J and J.
Got it. Anything else you would like to say in regard to the booster shot?
And nothing. For those that qualify, we recommend that you get it. It's shown to be effective to extend your immunity. So for those that do qualify, we recommend that you get it.
And overall, how are things at the hospital right now?
Overall, things are well. We are here and ready to care for our community. The deadline for the end of the state is approaching, or the end of the month, for all of our workforce to be vaccinated. And today we find ourselves at 95% compliance with the governor's orders. And for folks that are in the process who have already gotten their first dose, we're trending to be over 97% compliance. So I think that's really good news. And we're excited that our folks are taking it seriously, and we're going to be able to still care for the community.
All right, Mike, as always, we appreciate your time. Thanks for joining us.
All right. Thank you, Peter.